Okay, Abby, now we're going to take a look at your backstroke from an above water front view. I like to do this when people are swimming backstroke. I think one of the best viewpoints to watch people in terms of shoulder rotation is from the front. So as we're watching you swim your backstroke, what I look for is hand entry and where the hand entry is happening. And as you're coming back in your backstroke and looking to enter the water, I think you would know and appreciate that that hand should be in front of the shoulder and it should not come back behind the head. Okay, and what happens is we talked on the other views about your shoulder rotation, and when your shoulders are flat like this, your hand trying to enter pinky first into the water, it can't do it unless you're on your left side. So your left arm trying to enter the water cannot enter pinky first if both shoulders are equal under the water and even. Then there's no way for that arm to enter back behind the shoulder because it has to do something. Either it has to bend at the elbow or it has to enter behind your head in order to be able to enter pinky first. So what you do is you try to get on your side. So this shoulder here should be deeper. This other shoulder should already be out of the water. And if I see that, then I'm going to see that very straight arm pull. So you can see you're 2 or 3 inches inside of that as far as where your arm should be as you're rotating on backstroke. And the only way you can see that is when you're straight on with the person who's swimming. So you're entering behind the head there, and then the same thing on the right side as you're coming over. I like to see that wrist a little straighter, but as you come over on the right side, again, you can just see how you have to contort and push your hip out. So if I'm drawing from your hip is here and your arm is there. So it's a diagonal line in behind the head. So we want it to be straight. So we want the hip to be straight, the feet to be straight, and that line, sorry if I can draw it here, from the foot all the way up through the arm to be a straight line. The only way you're going to get there is by being already on your right side when you're trying to enter. So you're compensating for it by entering behind the head, and that bows the hips a little bit, and it puts you in a position where your catch will not be as strong. And it's just very subtle. But right here, you should see your right shoulder out of the water. When you get the other side, you should have the left shoulder out of the water as the right arm's entering. As I back it up a couple frames here, you can see as that hand's trying to enter, that shoulder should already be up, should be on your right side. So it's just a little late. So that's what you got to work on. Trying to get on your side before that hand enters the water. And that'll help a lot with that. And then as you come into the wall again, we look at the turn, a little bit straight with the arm. Like to see you on your stomach a little bit earlier. Good flip of the hips and kick out, and then we'll see the other side. Okay, head position's great. It looks very good from this side. Just can see your hips swinging a little bit, and you can see that hand entry in right behind the head. Okay, and we just want that shoulder and that left shoulder and that left hip to be out of the water as you're trying to enter with the right hand, and that'll get a straighter line.